Hi, my name is Savannah, and I am a founding member of Let's Talk. I wanted to be a part of Let's Talk to spend time with friends who use AAC devices like me, and to meet new friends. Being a part of Let's Talk, I have learned that there are many forms of communication, and many different AAC devices, but each one is someone's voice. Let's Talk has given me the opportunity to make new friends, and the courage to help educate the public about individuals who use AAC devices to communicate. My device is my voice, and I have a lot to say.
My name is Lauren. I am Gerda.
My name is Beth.
Elizabeth played the roles of a courtier and a narcissist. My name is Lily Ransom. I played the Snow Queen in the Snow Queen production.
My name is Nick Jobling, and I was on crew for the production of The Snow Queen.
Hi, I'm Gabby Burns, and I played Kai, Gerda's sister, in the production of The Snow Queen.
I am Ella Aspinus. I played Elska Sweetheart, who is a crow, and I also played Mormor, who was a very smart human being who helped Gerda on her journey.
I'm Adrienne Harkner, and I played a rose, a pigeon, and a courtier.
I'm Julie Rozick, and I got to direct The Snow Queen.
Hi, my name is Lori Gimmelstein, and I'm the Executive Director of the Let's Talk Initiative. Today, we will be having a roundtable discussion with some of the members of our cast and crew from our March 2018 inclusive production of The Snow Queen at the Pace Schoolhouse Theater in Parker. We have audience members that will be asking panels questions, and the audience will ask the questions. Our panel will discuss and talk all about their experiences with the play, and we just invite you to watch, listen, and learn. Thank you for joining us. All right, and we have Jacob from the audience asking a question for the entire panel.
Why do you think the Let's Talk initiative wanted to pursue an inclusive production?
I think that they wanted to pursue an inclusive production because looking around, there's not a lot of opportunity for people that use alternate forms of communication to do such amazing things as be in a production. And instead of deciding to accept that this wasn't an opportunity, they decided to create the opportunity and create the chance to have everybody be able to show their talent.
A mission of the Let's Talk initiative is to give nonverbal children and adults the opportunity to participate with verbal children and adults in their community by focusing on their abilities and not their disabilities. The play, The Snow Queen, that Let's Talk performed this past spring, supported our mission of inclusion. By the way, our performance was amazing.
I think we did an inclusive production to show people that we have a lot of talent. Not just for people who are disabled, but generally.
I think we did an inclusive production to include everybody and give everybody an opportunity to show what they can do on stage and just to show the world that there are different ways to communicate.
I think we did a production to show that everybody who are in wheelchairs, they have the capability of doing things that they want to do, like whatever they put their mind to do, that they can do it.
Being in a play is something that nobody ever gave me a chance to do before. Being part of an inclusive production was great because I was just another member of the community coming together to do something great. That is why Let's Talk did it. We want to be a part of our community.
I think we did this production to, like Lauren said, expand the community because not everybody knows what these amazing girls are capable of doing. And with providing the vision of the Snow Queen, the play, we could inspire the community to do something and to come talk to these amazing girls about what they can do and what they did.
I think we did the production to show the community that people that use augmentative communication are just like us and not to show their disabilities.
Julie, what was it like for you to direct both verbal speakers and people who use augmentative communication devices?
So I thought about this. I got a copy of the script that Lori chose, and we talked about kind of our vision of how amazing these young women were gonna be in this play, and I think really honestly when we started out, the first thing was we were in a lot of different rehearsal spaces, and looking back, all of these people's ability to take their space, and really the moment that Lori and I kind of almost surrendered a bit and just kind of said, let's just kind of watch them do their thing with each other. They found their way together. And it was just kind of a matter of getting out of the way at that point and then watching what the show kind of wanted to be. And I think more and more as I look at it now, so much of what the show wanted to be, so we wanted to tell a story of a young woman with unique abilities, which has ended up being this beautiful creature here, our dear friend Lauren. We wanted to tell the story of a person with unique abilities saving, that's the story of the Snow Queen, someone with what you might consider to be abilities that are more familiar to the average Joe, so that we could help people to break out of their current kind of very, sometimes I'll say it, misinformed belief systems and just break that and go, you're thinking about this wrong. And I think we got that part. But something I think even kind of cooler happened throughout all of this is we kind of got to set back, and I think the parents maybe got to have this beautiful experience, and with their guidance, we got to have this beautiful experience too. We got to kind of set back and watch these beautiful relationships form. People helping each other, of finding interests that they shared and finding their space on the stage in a way that made sense for them. And so as I kind of look at it now, I'm like, darn good thing, we knew enough to kind of get out of the way and watch these people shine. And so that's kind of how I think of it now.
Thank you. And our audience member, Emily, has a question for Lauren.
Lauren, what was it like for you when you had a question or suggestion during rehearsals and during the production? Were you able to effectively communicate your questions, concerns, or suggestions effectively and independently?
It was really tough to ask questions during rehearsals, mostly because it would take a long time to type my question, and there was so much to get done. Sometimes I just waited until after rehearsal was over and asked questions then. When I would practice on my own with my family or in small groups with my friends, it was easier to figure things out then.
Thank you, Lauren. And Jacob has a question for both Lauren and Savannah. And we'll have Lauren answer first since the mic is with her. Jacob?
Your timing was impeccable during each performance of the Snow Queen. What was it like for you to learn your lines?
Lauren?
Learning the lines was fun but also hard. The fun part was pretending to be my character, Gerda, while practicing. It was also fun to practice my lines with other people in the play. The hard part was learning so many lines and also learning everyone else's lines so that I knew when to say my lines.
Thank you, Lauren. And can we pass the microphone over? And Savannah, would you answer that question about learning your lines?
Practice, practice, practice. Learning my lines was actually a lot of fun. My mom would read the script, and I picked up on the cues as she read, so I would know when it was my turn to speak my part.
Great. And Holly from our audience has a question.
This question is for the entire panel. What has changed for you since participating in the production?
And Savannah, do you mind starting the panel on this question set?
While participating in The Snow Queen, I met so many wonderful new friends who focused on my ability instead of my disability. They were very helpful and caring toward me and always made me feel welcome. Performing in the play was an exciting and fulfilling experience, and I hope I get the opportunity to participate in a play again. If you missed seeing the play, you missed something unique and amazing.
After the play, I learned that communication is really everything in this world, and just the opportunity to be able to partake in something that is changing the world, and to learn that there are many different forms of communication, whether it's body language, speaking, or using your hands, such as sign language or something. It's really an amazing thing, and getting to see the phenomenal different types of it is really fantastic.
I realized that I really like to perform and that I am very capable of being on stage. I am helping to start an inclusive theater club at my high school.
So before the play, I was really good friends with Beth, and I didn't step out of my comfort zone to meet anybody else. But after the play, I'm not hesitant to talk to people that have different communications, because I know that they're capable of doing it and that we can easily have a conversation.
After the play, I see that each one of these girls, they're much more open-minded than I originally had thought they were. I learned each one of their personalities, how they have fun, how they like to talk, and how much fun it was to hang out with all of them during the play.
Since being in The Snow Queen, two things have changed. My confidence is higher than ever before. I know that if I work hard and have the right technology, I can do anything. The other thing that has changed is how people see me. Many people were surprised that I had the ability to be one of the lead actors in a play.
Walking into rehearsal for me, I was very hesitant to start talking to any of these young ladies, because they weren't like everybody else, and I had never opened my mind to see anybody besides that. But being able to work with these women and being able to see what they can do is such an amazing opportunity that I am so glad I got to have, because I see people so differently now, and I'm more open and more inclusive to everybody around me.
I heard that your school is involved in a pen pal project with Let's Talk. What was that experience like for you?
The experience was really great. I have loved to see people around the school become more open and interactive with people around the school that use AAC devices and are in wheelchairs. I've also loved to be able to see Lauren and Savannah and Beth again.
Excellent. And now we have Anne has a question.
Hi, I have a question both for Beth and for Nick. Beth and Nick, what have you been doing since the production?
I've been going to middle school lately. I have also been doing a lot of homework. But I've also been attending some Let's Talk meetings, and I've been learning how to program the devices with Miss Laurie.
And now, Beth, would you please answer that question as well?
Since The Snow Queen, I have started high school, and I think I am more confident in school and in groups of friends. I have joined the theater club, and I also am a cheerleader for the high school. The Let's Talk group also has been busy with our projects, such as writing letters to pen pals.
Excellent, thank you. And Emily has the last question of the evening.
Savannah and Beth, you've worked harder than most to learn your language. What's your favorite word? What's your least favorite word?
Beth, can you begin?
I am not sure what my favorite word is. I would say it changes. I have favorite things I like to share with people though, like pictures of my dog or my family. I feel the same about words I don't like. I wouldn't say it's a particular word, just more about things I don't necessarily to do at that time, like if I don't want to participate in class or something at school.
Excellent.
Savannah, what's your favorite word? What's your least favorite word?
Probably my favorite word is ability, and my least favorite word is disability.